He's a Canadian hockey legend who's now turning his attention to raising awareness about the impacts of the respiratory virus RSV for those over the age of 60. Joining us now is the great one himself, Wayne Gretzky. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, we got to start with some hockey. We're early into the NHL season. Any team catching your eye? Any player? How about those Leafs?
Everybody wants to talk about the Leafs, especially if you're from Ontario, right?
Exactly.
The Leafs will be fine. They got a really deep group of good players, so they'll be fine. It's 82 games. They're a good hockey club, and Marner and Matthews and Tavares, they got nice leadership and good players. I think for me, obviously Colorado, Vegas in the West, they've been a pleasant surprise in the sense that they just play so well every night. Boston has been a story that's pretty incredible. To be the year they had last year, and then unfortunately to lose in the first round, but to bounce back and be undefeated through 10 games is pretty special. But I think not only because he's my friend, but maybe the surprise team of the year would be the Vancouver Canucks. 17
going to be huge
and
and heroic
really
for the
well.
foreseeable future. 5-on-5, they've been great.
Who you're playing against, if you score 10 goals in a game in the National Hockey League, that means you're firing on all cylinders. So I would say that Vancouver's kind of been the nice surprise in the National Hockey League so far.
Well, the West Coast will be happy to hear that. And if you're a Maple Leafs fan, hearing that Wayne Gretzky says things are going to be fine, that's got to be reassuring to hear.
My dad wouldn't be mad if I didn't say that.
Wayne, you've partnered with a pharmaceutical company, GSK. They've got a new vaccine that aims to protect older adults from RSV. So what drew you to this partnership?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things about life is knowledge, right? And I wasn't really well known with RSV. I happened to see a commercial that Irving Johnson did in March in the United States, and that's when I first learned about it. And GSK reached out to me and said, would you like to help us make more people in Canada aware of RSV? And I said, absolutely. It would be my honor to. And as I said to them, I'm not a doctor. I don't tell anybody what to do, but I highly recommend that over the age of 60 that people talk to their doctor and contact their doctor. It's probably something that's a little more serious than people understand or realize. But like I said, I'm not telling anybody what to do other than I highly recommend that you phone your doctor.
So a lot of people associate RSV with younger demographics. So what kind of health factors might contribute to someone being susceptible to this virus? You mentioned you're not a doctor, but I know you've been looking into it.
Yeah, I learned the other day that 50 to 80,000 kids under the age of 5 in the United States unfortunately have RSV at some point in time. I'm not sure how many people it affects in Canada over the age of 60, but it's something that starts off basically as a cold that can lead to more and more toughness for the individual. So like I said, contact your doctor. It's no harm, no foul, and then you make the decision what's best for you and your family.
There's this campaign video with you. You're speaking to yourself as a younger version through AI technology. What a throwback. What was your takeaway from that?
Well, first of all, when they told me what we were going to do, I thought, okay, this is kind of interesting.
Hey, you're not
when
looking
you
too
actually
bad.
film the commercial, I'm just looking into the mirror. There was nobody there. So when they showed me how they were going to do it, I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. So it was fun. I will say that to look at myself and say, okay, that's what I look like at 20 or 21. That's pretty unique. I just thought the concept was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty unique style, and yeah, it was fun to do the commercial. We had a tremendous day. It was a lot of fun, and I'm really proud to be part of this. If I can help just one person in Canada be aware of this, then we've done our job.
Looking at that video, you haven't aged a day, Wayne.
Yeah, thank you.
Are there any signs that we should be looking out for to distinguish RSV from a common cold?
Well, again, I would highly advise people contact their doctor, but if you have a cold, maybe you should reach out. Like I said, I'm an honorary doctor from the University of Alberta, but I'm not a doctor by any means.